Hey, I want to talk for a little bit about how to maintain enthusiasm and take care of your brain when you're in pursuit of big, long term goals. My touchstone for this is publishing, writing and publishing. I was on a panel at a writing conference recently, and there was a guy in the audience, and he made it clear that he wanted to break through into publishing novels, and he wanted it yesterday. Um, and he said something along the lines of, my goal is to get an agent this year and to publish my first novel this year. And I get it, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting such a thing. I've wanted that sort of thing before. But the danger, and my advice to this person was in focusing on outcome goals rather than process goals. What do I mean by that? I mean the outcome that an agent would want to represent his work, that a publisher would want to buy his work, is too far outside his control for it to realistically be the goal. What's a process goal then? A process goal in this context is more like, I'm going to write 500 words 5 days a week. Or, this guy already had the book written. I'm going to send my work to, 15 agents a month. That's a process within his control. Now, whether or not those agents like his work, outside his control completely, but he can absolutely do all of the work that would allow an agent to choose to represent him, that would allow a publisher to buy his work. And why it matters is when you're looking at a long-term goal, like publishing a book, or maybe big geopolitical changes, or developing a career in almost any arena, it is really difficult to stave off burnout. It's difficult not to quit. It's difficult not to become so disappointed that that original goal becomes like a hot stove you can't touch. So, understanding when you're facing that kind of long-term hope, goal, aim, that one of the main things you have to do is take care of yourself, your own sense of identity. You want to be able to feel successful in order to stick to it for the long term. So process goals help you to do that because, process goals are hard and they don't take care of themselves, but whether they succeed or fail is within your scope of agency, your sphere of control. And it's absolutely true that these process goals are, they're a limiting factor in whatever big outcome that you hope to see on the horizon. But focusing on process is, I have found, the best way to cultivate any long-term, big, outside your control kind of goal.